Hello and welcome to another edition of Fix 64. I'm Darren Hadley, and today I'm looking at the AS550 2.5 inch SSD drive from Avoety. That's how I'm going to say it. I'm not positive how to say the company name, and I apologize. Avoety, that's what I'm going to call it. It's a SATA 3 drive, and I thought, what a better way to test it than to put it in the Blackview MP100 I just did a video on. So today I'm going to install this inside the MP100, and then we will test some speeds. And I may also do a video on my vintage channel where I put this drive into a classic iMac G3 or a blue and white PowerMac G3 tower or something like that. Anything where I can use an adapter IDE to SATA, and it really helps speed up the boot times and everything for those. Anyway, let's unbox it and I'll go over some of its features. Okay, so this is a 6 gigabit per second interface, and it's an SLC cache, and the sequential read and write speeds are up to 550 and 500 megabits per second. And it's also designed with TLC NAND flash, the 3D, and that helps longevity and also helps durability, and it helps to sustain performance. So anyway, what we have right here is documentation, of course, and the SSD. Very nice. Feels like a solid drive. This reminds me of the other ones that I put in classic Macs and everything, so we'll have to try that out. Anyway, this is a great replacement drive for desktops, laptops, and all-in-one systems that have SATA interfaces. It's also a great way to replace an old mechanical drive and improve boot time, software launch time, and even transfer large files. It helps a lot when you can replace one of those mechanical drives, and they don't last forever. In fact, most of my classic machines, all of them have failed. So I think these are a bit more robust. Okay, let's install it in the Blackview MP100, and we'll go from there. Oh, look at that, a little pull tab. Never seen that before. Very nice. Okay, and there is that release. Kind of wanted to get in there and look a bit more, but for now we'll just install the drive. Anyway, it just simply pops into there. Put that back. Oh, that was too easy. Yeah, you can also get in there and upgrade the RAM and everything, I believe, and the SSD. But we're just adding an SSD for now, a 2.5. And that was simple. All right, now that we have it in the Blackview MP100, let's go try this out at my desk and do some crystal disc mark benches and stuff like that. Also, I'd like to thank Avoety for sending me this drive. I really appreciate it. Okay, I got into disk management and I assigned it drive letter D and formatted it, and it recognizes it. So let's try some crystal disk mark. Okay, it's on D. Okay, so it's 550 read, up to 550 read, and up to 500 write. Very nice. 557 read. Okay, now for the write. Very nice. Right on. Very high quality drive, and it gets the numbers perfect. Let's try an 8 gig file. Wow, right on. And now for the sequential write. Right on. Perfect. $32 gig. Okay, let's see how the 32 gig read comes out. Perfect. Very impressive. I may just leave this drive in this system. Very nice. Wow. And let's try, last but not least, 64 gigs. Okay, let's see where our 64 gig read comes in. Wow. Doesn't even phase it. That is awesome. And now for the 64 gigabit sequential write. Nice. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the 1 gig file or the 64. It's the same. That is awesome. Very consistent. Okay, I'd like to thank Avoety, if that's how they say their name. I apologize if it isn't. I'd like to thank them for sending this over. It's an awesome drive. And like I said, I might put it on my retro channel and try it out inside a Power Mac or an iMac or something like that. And I would also like to thank my viewers, my subscribers, and leave some comments. I want to hear what everyone thinks about my videos. I've been getting quite a few lately, so I appreciate it. If you'd like to be notified of my next video, please click the bell button, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.